What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and today for you my second episode of my FIFA 14 Barcelona career mode on the Xbox One. In today's episode we have two matches. We have the replay match against Atletico Madrid. We did end up drawing 1-1 at home against them, so we have an away match against Atletico, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this develops. And then later on the episode we have our first match in the Liga BVA against Levante, so that's going to be a good match, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this match develops. And guys, we don't have the transfer deadline day in this episode. I thought we would have, but surprisingly we have it in the next episode. So you guys can still suggest players you'd like me to sign. Obviously, because I've signed two strikers, that being Diego Costa and Robert Lewandowski, I don't really want any more strikers. I've got Pedro and Sanchez as a backup as well, along with, obviously, Messi and Roberts in the first team. I did sign a new goalkeeper, and that was Manuel Neuer. I do have actually a lot of spare goalkeepers, and we also have Victor Valdez, who we haven't sold yet, but really, you don't need a backup goalkeeper all that too much. So they're the three players I've signed. Oh, and we also signed the legend Ronaldinho. So that's good to see him back into the side. Hopefully he can score some goals and do some creative pieces. So really a little bit of a thing for me there, bringing back a Barcelona legend. And I'm really going to be interested to see how well he does in this career mode. So you basically seems we've got a... Oh, we signed David Luiz as well. Fuck. Oh, we signed a lot of players in that first episode. So we basically don't need a goalkeeper. We don't need a central defensive mid player. I guess we could sign maybe one more playmaker just for the hell of it. We'll just have to see about that. But obviously we are versing Atletico Madrid. We did sign Diego Costa from Atletico, so that obviously takes their main striker away. So it's going to be very interesting to see if they do bring in a new player in this transfer window. Obviously, Gabby scored for them and made it 1-1, so I'm hoping we can put away the win here with Messi up front. I was just double checking to see who is the highest penalty kick scorer, and it actually is Fabregas. I usually do like people who can get the penalty to score it, but seeing as we really did need to score in that, I did bring up Cesc Fabregas, who is the best penalty kick taker. Sends it straight down the middle past Courtois and makes it 3-1 on aggregate. Obviously Neymar scoring the first goal, and to be 2-0 up before the 14th minute is fucking awesome stuff compared to last match. We did get off with a good start with Neymar's goal, but Gabby ended up sealing the deal very late on. So obviously I'm adapting to the sides, and Messi sends an absolute howler at Courtois, the Chelsea Belgium on loan. So I'm surprised Messi didn't let that go in. Just look at that save, top notch. Turan and Atletico Madrid weren't. It's fucking unlucky. It really is unlucky. The goals they've scored against me aren't that good. Diego, who was from Wolfsburg, he was on loan last season. So he's come back to Atletico now and scores a shitty tramp. Manuel Neuer has had a rough start to the club, but he's been getting the first touch done, but he kind of just spills it a little bit. I did bring on Ronaldinho to hopefully bring some creative plays into the side, but unfortunately his shot there was deflected from Courtois' hand. Deflected from Courtois' hand. He fucking saved it. What a stupid thing to say. My bad, guys. So we ended up winning the Supercopa España 3-1 on aggregate. Neymar scoring 1 goal. Cesc Fabregas bagging the penalty. And funnily enough, I did bring on Diego Costa for both these matches. He just couldn't seem to put in the back of the net against his old club, which is unfortunate, but hopefully he can improve more in the league. I had a choice between him and Benteke. Same price. I can't remember if the wage was the same, but it was pretty damn close. And if it was any other career mode, if I wasn't playing with any other team in the Liga BVA, I probably wouldn't have signed him. I haven't played with Benteke in a career mode. Actually, I have. That's a lie. I played him with PSG, but only for a couple of games. Because from what I can remember, that save corrupted. But, or something happened. But yeah, hopefully Diego Costa can be that super sub for me, along with Alexis Sanchez. Basically, signing Costa really did diminish Pedro's role on the side. I guess he's more of a winger, but I don't know. I just don't really like Pedro. I don't know. We'll see how we go. I don't like to say stuff like that, but it'll be very interesting to see how much we actually play with him. But David Luiz, my new centre-back, ended up getting man of the match, which is really quite interesting. But we have our first match here. Thiago Silva actually went to Manchester City for 40 million, which is interesting. Still going with the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And there it is. You can go back and pause and have a look. Obviously, I might just read it out to you. Obviously, we've got Robert Lewandowski up front with Messi. I had a decision between Suarez and Roberts, and I thought that I haven't really played with Robert all that too much. And I feel like, yeah, I just wanted to play with Robert Lewandowski. What are you going to do? Obviously, we got Xavi as the creative midfielder. We obviously got Ronaldinho on the bench. You can come on when Xavi gets a little bit knackered to show off his 5-star skills. We obviously have Neymar and Iniesta on the wings, running down the wings, bombing it. More so, Iniesta's holding up the play. He's more like Xavi. He's being a little bit of a creative midfielder. I'm trying to fit in these players because Barcelona traditionally don't usually play a 4-1-2-1-2. I've got Cesc Fabregas in the centre defensive mid who can very well go up, score penalties, and score goals, essentially, as well. So he's a really, really good player. I don't think I really want to sell anyone else. I've only sold Mascherano, and I have put Bartra on loan, so we'll just have to see about everyone else. Messi, and he is my pick for the top goal scorer of the Barclays Premier League. Obviously, I did play with Messi in my Manchester City career mode, so if you're tired of seeing Messi, I do apologise, but we've got a lot of players here. I did sign Diego Costa and Robert Lewandowski, so it's not going to be just like the Messi show at Barca. I could have actually signed Aguero, but I thought, yeah, it'd be really repetitive of the Manchester City career mode. But it was a good score by Messi. I'm hoping I can get manager of the season, and I'm hoping he can get top goal scorer. Did he get top goal scorer? Yeah, he did. It was Aguero who started off with a really good shot, though. A really good start to the season, but he kind of declined. So, guys, make sure to leave a like if you're enjoying the series. I really do appreciate it. If you do leave a dislike, let me know why. All constructive criticism is welcome in the comment section down below. How am I going to better myself as a YouTuber if I don't take on constructive feedback? So, guys, and also, we've still got the January we also have January. We've obviously got the transfer deadline day coming up in the next episode, so we do have a little bit of money, even though signing those, how many was it? So it was David, it was Ronaldinho, it was Robert, Diego, Neuer, and I'm missing one more. I can't remember the other person's name. So we signed 6 signings within 2 episodes, which is really fucking good. Hopefully we can go sign our 7th. Messi, with an amazing run, gets it on the volley, but it just goes wide. He really does usually bag that type of stuff. I'm going with a very unorthodox Barcelona. They don't usually go for the overhead through balls, but obviously everyone knows the Barcelona passing is always like, I don't know, everyone just knows Barcelona pass like. So doing a couple of lofted through balls really does surprise the opponent and sends Xavi through on goal, who's usually the creative midfielder there. I have been giving Sanchez more of a run, bringing him off for Iniesta. Diego Costa ended up coming off the bench in his his Barcelona debut. Neymar there with a really good finesse. 3-0. At Levante, so it's a really good start to the Liga BBVA. Diego Costa nearly scores on his debut, but it was David Luiz, the poacher, the centre defensive mid, was all the way up the pitch to bag a header, and he is such a good centre-back. He's just so overpowered, and I really do like David Luiz. He actually can go up the pitch and actually score some goals as well, because he used to be a midfielder at Porto, but unfortunately Diego Costa got denied of his debut goal. It was a really nice finesse, but it was good that David Luiz was there to bag it in the back of the net. So, guys, thank you very much for watching if you watched it all the way through. A 4-0 victory against Levante is a really good start to the season. We won the Supercopa España, and I really can't wait to bring out more episodes for you guys. So, thank you very much for watching. You go out and have a fantastic rest day. Fucking make sure you do, cunt. Sorry. Thank you very much, guys. Goodbye.